What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I am sorry I'm late, but I'll be trying to set the live up an hour before I come on, and I'm always running late trying to get pictures and everything for you guys. And so I'm sorry that I'm late, but we here, okay? And we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 4. And the name of the episode is called Where's the Beef and the Budget. Okay? Okay? I must say, I am loving the Real Housewives of Atlanta so far. I'm loving the show. I am starting to like some of the new additions to the show. I'm a fan of Pinky. Pinky has won me over. Okay? But before we get started, let's see who up in here, and then we're gonna talk, because I thought that this was a good episode. And if I get done in time, I'm going to try to drop the link. If I don't, I could be a little long-winded myself. We'll see. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, "Happy Monday." Look at the meat munching Monique up there, aka Pinky Bankruptcy Cole. Is Pinky real name Monique? Thank you for the super chat. The informed. He said, "Bundle up a bankruptcy now. How dreadful! My God, my God." Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean gal. Late again because of Marcus.
Oh, I love the faces.
It wasn't because of Marcus. It wasn't because of Marcus. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. He said, "Good boy, you're turning into Garcelle, not showing up, raising your paddle with no funds, baby." Listen, I've never raised the paddle with no funds, baby. I might have been late, but that's totally different. That's not the same thing, baby. Raising your paddle with no funds. That's not the same thing. The equivalent to raising your paddle with no funds will be me coming down here and starting a live, and I'm not actually here, baby. Please don't do me that. Please don't do me that, okay? Elizabeth, stay out my business. Somebody who is Marcus. Stay out my business. Stay out my business, Elizabeth. Okay? Because I let y'all know who people is. I be telling y'all who people is, and then all of a sudden y'all be wanting them. You know what I'm saying? What's good, April Morgan Cam? She fancy. What's good? Magaline Lamar. Chelsea B. S. Lover. What's good? Y'all please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new here. Hype the video up if you could. I hype myself. All that good stuff. Begging make people hate you. So go ahead. Meat guzzler is crazy, good boy. That's what they call the people the vegans that eat meat. They call them meat guzzlers. YDKO, happy Monday. I'm in Cabo for my anniversary. Hate to miss it off. It's okay, baby. Have fun on your anniversary. We'll be here. It'll be here. Madison Holly, what's good? True Blue, what's good? Color Me June, what's good? Y'all really think that girl eat meat? Child. I don't know. I told you, I don't know Color Me June. I'm going to have to go look under her bed and see if I see some cheesesteak wrappers under there, child. I don't know. Ms. M, what's good? I'm not sure how I be feeling calling all the sluts into the restaurant. Don't call me that. I wasn't raised like that. Chelsea B, what's good? Ms. M, what's good? Rosie Posey, what's good? I couldn't wait for you to come down here and talk about last episode. There was some good girls gifts to take from yesterday's episode. It was. Corey, what's good? None of the other two you been breaking the episode down. Like, oh, thank you so much. It be taking me a long time to get my notes and stuff together, and then I just gotta do me. Alam Dalad, what's good? Hey, good boy, Pinky Hustle offered to pay her debt. Why wouldn't Pinky take it? Or his funds low? We'll talk about it. Miss Lovey T, what's good? The Inform, what's good? Tanya, what's good? Nita, what's good? EHC Bunny, what's good? Momo, what's good? DGF 6275, what's good? Tashia, what's good? Pretty Me J, what's good? Beamer Marie Donaldson, I'm Meat Guzzlers. I'm weak. What? Y'all never heard of Meat Guzzler before? Shelves, what's good? Laura B, what's good? Cam, what's good? Rob J in the City, what's good? Yo, dope, Pinky. You dope, K Pinky man got 5 million. Was that for the camera? Child, come on, man. Johnny Danger, what's good? Estelle, sorry, what's good? Big L, Aaliyah Brittany, what's good? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now y'all, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 4, and the name of the episode is called "Where's the Beef and the Budget?" Okay, now, I don't know if y'all noticed or not. Drew Sidora was not in this episode. Drew Sidora was not in this episode. And which is why Drew came out with that apology last week after the people said that, Kelli wasn't in the episode. and she wasn't missed. That is why she came out with that apology last week, because she got ate up and because she knew that she wasn't going to be in this week's episode. Okay. Now, my thing with Drew is because they said that she was sick, right? They said that she was sick. And my whole thing with Drew is, girl, how delusional are you? How delusional are you? If you're sick and you miss an event, baby, you missed the episode, right? And I don't know who Drew thinks she is, but you're not that girl. If Drew missed an episode, they docking her pay. I'm docking her pay.
I'm docking her pay.
We docking her pay. Drew is not a girl. This is why I believe that Drew. I believe that Drew was getting paid $150,000 from the house. I'm sorry. Now she probably get paid more than Ralph, but from Housewives, I could see her getting paid $150,000 because Drew is not that girl. If Drew is sick, she not getting paid for the episode. That's good for Bravo and what's the name of the call? The Universal, whatever it's called over there, NBC Universal. That's good for them because she ain't got to pop up, right? If Porsha is sick, they bringing the cameras to where she at. Right? But the rest of you bitches, if y'all sick, we docking your pay. We docking your pay. The only other person who had the cameras with them when they were sick was K. Michelle, because that ass was all botched up and leaking on couches and shit, right? And Bravo made sure that they had the cameras there, right? And K. Michelle made sure that she still was filming. We saw K. Michelle get up, baby, dripping. K. Michelle got up dripping, had the people make her up, put on her, baby, got in her little scooter and got down to the nail shop because she know I'm getting paid for every episode. Every episode, I will get paid up. K. Michelle got up, botched ass and all, and made sure that she was there for a scene, okay? But K. Michelle, let me tell you something, baby. You with a botched BBL that busted open, that is reality TV gold. That is reality TV gold, baby. Bravo was going to be sure that they filmed that. Bravo was going to be sure and film. I'm telling you, I want to be on the phone. I want to, what do they call it when you listen to people's phone? I want to hack Kyle phone and I want to listen to how she talks to her homegirls about about K. Michelle Butt, her BBL busting open and leaking. I want to hear white people talk about that. I want to hear it. I'm sorry. I want to hear it, okay? So the episode started off with Pinky Cole. Eavesdrop. Thank you, Ashley Parrington. Eavesdrop. I want to eavesdrop. Wiretap. I want to do something. I want to listen to, baby. I want to hear them talk about that ass leaking open. I want to hear people talk about that, baby. Okay. So the episode started off with Pinky Cole. Okay. Pinky Cole is having a foundation, and I think she's gonna be doing the ultimate give back. Okay. Now all of the girls are supposed to provide different toiletries so the people in the community can have what they need. Okay. Now she wants to make sure that her event is a success, and she told the girls what to bring. Okay. Now Shamea is supposed to bring Pampers. K. Michelle is supposed to be bringing feminine projects. Angela is supposed to bring undergarments. Cynthia toothbrushes. Kelly hair care kits. Baby, girl, don't kick your pools of her daughters over there. I'm surprised they got hair care kits. Okay, Drew supposed to be bringing deodorant, Porsha, book bags, and kid items, and Phaedra baby wipes and formula. Okay. You know, the thing is, I like Pinky. Pinky is a little bossy. Pinky is a little bossy because nobody told me what to bring. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in school and stuff and we was going to have like a Christmas party or, you know what I'm saying, any type of party, usually, you know what I'm saying, people tell you what they need and then you mark off the list what you're going to bring, but you don't just tell nobody, you bringing this, you bringing that, you know what I'm saying? She a little bossy, but I like her though. I do like her. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Now Kelli ended up showing up at Pinky's. Okay. And when you come in the door, the people call you sluts. I don't know how I feel about that. You get what I'm saying? But that is something else that people would do. I'm starting to know her personality. That is something that people will do. You get what I'm saying? But you know, when I walk into the door, I don't need to be called no hoe or no slut because I ain't no hoe. Right? I ain't no slut. I don't talk to me like that. People don't talk to me like that. Okay. Now, Pinky ended up telling Kelli that she's thinking about filing for bankruptcy, and Kelli shares that she's thinking about filing for bankruptcy as well. Okay. Now, Kelli shares that she's in the same boat that Pinky was in. She said that she was the guarantor on a lot of things that happened with her business. Okay. So she's looking for a clean start. Okay. Now, Kelli asked Pinky, did she talk to Derek? And she said, no, I got myself into this mess. I got to get myself out of it. And so Kelli said, girl, you got $100 million man over here. You better let him know what you need Baby, $100 million nigga where?
Bitch, where? That was B-I-H. Bitch, where?
$100 million nigga where? I want to see him. What $100 million nigga at? Listen, baby, I know money when I see money. I ain't seen no $100 million. I don't see no $100 million nigga. I don't see no $100 million nigga. Let me know if you see $100 million. Girl, baby, when I tell you, I can't take it, baby. These people be over here on this TV playing in my face, child. Bitch, who? Who? Did y'all hear the woman say, Q say you missed that part? Oh, no, baby, she definitely said it. Put a 3 in the chat if she said it. She said, girl, you got $100 million nigga over there, girl. You better tell that man what you need. And I literally looked at the TV and said,
Bitch, where? That was B-I-H. Bitch, where?
Bitch, wow, what $100 million at? What $100 million at? Child, please. Okay? So Kelli asked how long has Pinky been vegan? And Pinky said that she's been vegan since 2007. As Lover say, she meant $10 million. Girl, she didn't mean no $10 million. She said, she ain't, Gene, my sweet baby, he's a million. If he's okay, he probably be a millionaire. He ain't no 100 millionaire. He ain't no 100 millionaire. I asked what 100 million at. What I asked was what 100 million at. That's what I asked. Okay. Now they ended up. Kelli ended up asking Pinky how long she has been vegan, and she said since 2007. But Phaedra been telling people that she eat meat. Okay. Now they showed a flashback of Kelli telling Shamea that Pinky eat meat. That she saw her eating a steak. Okay. She said that she saw her eating the steak. This is what Kelli is telling Shamea. See, that's what I be talking about. That's that shit.
That's that fake. I don't do that fake.
That's that fake shit. I don't do that fake shit. You get what I'm saying? Shamea know damn well who told her that Pinky eat meat. Shamea know damn well that she know who told her that Pinky eat meat, but she just wanted to put it on Phaedra because her and Kelli is cool. And that Kelli is a nasty, baby, that is a nasty girl. That is a nasty girl because Kelli said it. Kelli said that she felt like Pinky slighted her because she DM'd her and she didn't reply. Remember that on the first episode? She said that she was not a girl's girl because she DM'd her and she didn't reply. But is it a girl's girl to be going around saying that she said that this vegan ate a steak? Is it girl's girl to be going around saying that you seen this vegan eat a steak? Because my thing is this, if you really saw Pinky eating a steak, when you asked her how long she was vegan, how come you didn't say, girl, I saw you swallow an 8-ounce steak, you know what I'm saying, at the steakhouse in 2024? How come you didn't tell her that? How come you didn't say that? You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing with Kelli. Kelli loves to say a lot of stuff behind people's back, and she never said in their face. She never said in their face.
Only weak bitches do that.
Only weak bitches do that. Only weak bitches do that. You starting to get on my nerves, Kelli. You starting to get on my nerves, you little hobbit. Okay? Now, Pinky tells Kelli that if they both file for bankruptcy, they ought to have a bankruptcy party where people have to tell their credit score to get in. Now, I would actually love to see that, right? We have had beatless brunches over here on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We had weaveless dinners over here on the Real Housewives of Atlanta with Nene. You get what I'm saying? I want to see the credit scores. I want to see the credit scores. I want to see who is really the haves and the have-nots. I want to see the haves and the have-nots. Wouldn't that be a good idea? That's a good idea, Pinky. You're coming up with good stuff with your kid heels on. I like you. I like you. Okay. Next we got, who was next? Okay. We got Shamea, baby. Somebody done finally put a picture of Shamea online, child. I found it. Okay. They done finally put a picture of Shamea online, child. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Shamea for getting the picture online, child. Okay. Now she was filming with Gerald. It's clear that Gerald don't want to film, child. I feel like that Shamea is in a loveless marriage, right? And y'all go up for it because Gerald got money, but there is no love in this relationship. There's not no love. He don't hug on her. He don't kiss her. He don't, when she say, do I look good? He ain't flirting with her. You know what I'm saying? He don't beat it up. You know what I'm saying? He don't do nothing. This is a loveless marriage. Okay. Now, Gerald says that the contract is almost complete. And I thought that he was talking about the rum bum business, but he was talking about the surrogate. And so Shamea says in a confessional they had to pump the brakes on the last surrogate because the embryos didn't take. Shit, I ain't no doctor, and I could have told you them embryos wasn't gonna take. Shit, I could tell you that them goddamn embryos wasn't gonna take just by looking at the surrogate. That bitch that y'all had last year, that girl can't have no baby. That girl can't have no baby. As far as I'm concerned, y'all threw them embryos away. Y'all threw them embryos away. That girl couldn't have no baby. That girl can have no baby. You didn't need Dr. Jackie to tell you that. I could have looked at you and tell you that that wasn't gonna work. That shit wasn't gonna take. Y'all threw that away. Okay? She said that they only have one male embryo left, and she asked Gerald what would happen if this last embryo didn't take. She said because she can't promise that she can have another male embryo, right? And he said they'll figure it out. But my thing with Shamea is, girl, do you have a say-so? Do you have a say-so in what's going on? You have a say-so as well, okay? Listen, for me, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest with you. I believe that this man only agreed to be on this show because he wanted Shamea to have another baby for him. And that probably was an agreement that they made in their marriage. That he wanted her to have another baby, so he agreed to film on the show, but he ain't doing nothing. Good boy, you said it like that. Like, good boy, you did say that you didn't like that surrogate. I knew that girl couldn't have no baby. That girl can't have no baby. I'm not listening, Johnny's Angel. I ain't no doctor, but I know a little something. You know what I'm saying? I got a medicine cabinet. What I do know is when I think of a surrogate, I think of the picture of health. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like that, you know, when if I want somebody to carry my baby for me, I just want the person to look like if they carry my baby, that my baby gonna make it home when they come out the hospital. I'm saying I don't want my baby. I'm just saying the woman that had that surrogate they got in there last year, I felt like that Gerald was gonna have to take the baby to rehab before they brought the baby home. Sorry, I just felt like that baby was gonna have to go through some rehab, and you know what I'm saying. He before they got home. That's what it looked like to me. I'm just sorry. That's what I saw. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said when they said the surrogate was doing paperwork from last year, I thought she stole the baby like the Lifetime movies. Look how she looked down, child. They said that baby, you knew that baby, you know that girl wasn't gonna take. Now make you home. I just want the baby to come. I want my baby to. I want a healthy. No shade, but I want my baby to leave the hospital and we have the car seat and everything in order and we go home. I don't need to stop by no rehab or have no little pookies in my house. Okay. Now, Cynthia invited the girls on a girls trip to Dallas. Cynthia is partnering with the Malou family. She's launching a tequila called Tequila Commissary. Okay. And the lunch is going to be a gala. And Shamea ended up inviting Gerald because Gerald has a business in Dallas and she asked him to come to Dallas and he don't got to be with them, but he could just come to the gala with her and he declines to do that. He declines to do that. What does he want? Shamea, this is abuse. I'm not seeing no love here. He don't support you in nothing. I don't think that he's been at a couples event since he's been here, you know. And I'm telling y'all, the line keeps on moving with certain people. The line moves.
The line is always moving.
The line is always moving. Because when Juan didn't show up, it was a problem. When Jamal didn't show up, it was through the phone. But because of Shamea, we letting it slide, and I don't like it. I don't like it. We got to call it out. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Next, we have Porsha. Okay. Mike comes over to the house. He had sent flowers earlier in the day. Porsha said that she needed the flowers because she had a tough day. Okay. Now, Porsha's house, remember, not this house, the other house she had, the first house that she got after the divorce. Remember, they called it Porsha's Palace. That was called Porsha's Palace. Remember, everybody started naming their houses after Chateau Charest. Everybody started naming their houses after Chateau Charest. Everybody talked so much bad about Chateau Charest, baby, but Chateau Charest was a trendsetter. She had everybody naming their houses. Okay. Now, Porsha gave Porsha Palace to Miss Diane when she got with Simon because she thought that this was going to be her forever home. Okay. Well, now Porsha took the house from Miss Diane and put it on the market. So she's an Indian giver. Okay. That's what they was called. She's an Indian giver. And everyone is questioning why she is selling that house to stay in Simon's house. Okay. Now, to me, Porsha, if you gifted your mama something and you have to take it back to stay in this house over here with Simon, then it means that you can't afford it.
Message.
Right? That means that you can't afford it. And I don't think that this was a wise idea, Porsha. I'm sorry. This is your life, and you can do what you want to do, right? But to me, I think that this was a stupid idea.
You's a stupid motherfucker.
I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid. If you take this house away from your mama and something happens, and then you have to get put out of this house, where you and your mama and Pillow are gonna go? Where y'all gonna go? Where y'all gonna go? And I can't believe that you took something away from your mama like that. Who tells their mama, here, mama, you can have this house, and then say, mama, you know what, I need the house. And not only do I need the house, I'm going to sell the house. Who does that to their mother? Who does that to their mother? I don't like that. Okay? Now, in this scene, they debuted a new confessional moment. It was like an in-the-moment confessional where she was talking to the camera. I actually liked it, right? It's like they used to do in the earlier Housewives days. And I like it because you get the women's true emotions. Some of the girls be quick and they can tell you how they feel right in the moment, but some people have to think about what happened and it don't be their true emotion. So I kind of like this confession. I kind of like this confession. But you know they was going to start it with Porsha because she's that girl over here. Okay? Now, I guess at some point, Mike told Porsha that he wanted 3 kids. And so Porsha tells him that, you know, she has done a lot that he hasn't done. And heavy on the a lot. She has done a lot, okay? She's done some of everything, okay? But she says that she doesn't want to have any more kids, and she asks him how he feel about that. Mike says that could be a deal breaker. Wrap this up. Wrap this up. This is not real. This is not a real relationship. Porsha had that man over here, and now she just trying to wrap things up with the man, okay? Where is Diana gonna move to? Erica the author, they said that Diane got a man. They said that Porsha said on, you know, I used to watch her speak on it last season, and she only did like 5 or 6 episodes, and she got a man. But see, from her speak on it last season, I ended up liking her, and then I want her and Dennis to get back together. Miss Dennis needs a man, not a house. Miss Dennis needs a home. Miss Dennis needs a home because Miss Diane can't be over there. Miss Diane can't be over, baby. She can't be in the master bedroom eating pepperoni pizza on white linen. Do that to everybody, to every man that Porsha get with, or every woman that she be with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the new girl name? Sky, what's the girl name? The new girl, you know what I'm saying? From my experience, what is the new girl name? Skylar. What's the stud name? Sway. You know what I'm saying? Sway might be, you know, sometimes them studs be overcompensating. You know what I'm saying? And she probably whoop Diane's ass or something being in the master bedroom. You just never really know. Okay? K Michelle. I don't got no picture of K Michelle. Real quick with K Michelle. K Michelle, and you know what? We could keep this picture right here of Porsha because that's what she was talking about. Okay. K Michelle said that she's never been on a girls trip before. K Michelle, you never been on a girls trip, not even with your line sisters? Not even with your line sisters? That's kind of weird to me. Okay. Now she's telling her staff that she talked to Porsha, but she gonna watch Porsha because Porsha got a little sickness on her. And see, I done told y'all about Porsha. I done told y'all about K Michelle. I done told y'all about K Michelle.
There's something brewing with that bitch, but I'm gonna find out what that is.
There's something brewing with that bitch. I told y'all that it was something going. I'm telling y'all, and I told y'all last week, K Michelle is making a mountain out of a molehill, and K Michelle was not offended by Porsha asking her, did she have a miscarriage? People are just running with that because they don't like Porsha. She was not offended by that. She was fake offended, and she was looking for a reason to come after Porsha. Listen to the tagline. This is my show. I don't need no background singers. This is my show, right? She's coming for the HBIC or who she perceives to be the HBIC, right? And she's trying to give Big Puss energy, but it's not really giving Big Puss energy. You know, I like it, but it's not really giving Big Puss. My thing is, if you're going to go at the bitch, just go at the bitch. You don't got to fake no beef with her. You get what I'm saying? Just go after her. This is what I respect. And salute to Jonathan. Salute to somebody from Texas. Salute. Do y'all remember on Bad Boys Club? Y'all remember on Bad Boys Club when Jonathan came to the Bad Boys house? If y'all don't remember, Jonathan came in mid-season. He came in mid-season, and he sensed that Milan was the head bitch in charge. I would say head nigga, but that's a bitch. That's a girl. He sensed that Milan was the head bitch in charge. And he told Milan, what you doing? and he told Milan, "You got the master bedroom?" And he looked at Milan and he told Milan, "I want that room. I want that room." And when they told him, when they had him telling Milan, "I want that room," he told Milan, they made it sound like this: "I want that room." Like Debo, "I want that bed. I want the room." He basically, "I want that room." Milan was so scared. Milan was like, "Well, we can share the bed." He was like, "We're gonna do something good. This is my room." And started moving his stuff in the room. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I want Kay to do. You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're gonna go after her, but let the beef be real. But you trying to be slick about it. You're not putting it out there. You're not putting it on the floor. You ain't putting it on the floor. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, Kay is reaching for a beef. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm fair. Let's be fair. Okay? So then Porsha goes to a cycle studio to work out. Baby, I hate a cycling class. I hate a cycling class. One of my friends, she loves to go to a cycling class. Baby, I dread it. Baby, that is I hate it because it's so long and I just don't like it. Some people love it. I don't like it. I hate cycling. But she told the lady at the front desk, that she looked like a friend of hers. The girl was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Her name is Sheree."
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Baby, that girl didn't look nothing like Sheree. On her worst day. That girl didn't look nothing like Sheree. So, baby, I think that Sheree, girl, I don't know. She probably be beefing with Sheree, and she was throwing shades at Sheree to say that that girl look like Sheree. And no, girl, I just feel so bad for the girl. Listen, I hate when people listen, let me tell you something. I like the shade to be with the people on the show. I don't like for like Mr. Sunshine to be on the show and get shaded by Kiana. You get what I'm saying? Or Porsha shading this lady. Because Sheree is about, Sheree is something tough. You get what I'm saying? Sheree is something tough. I don't like the people who looking for their moment, or I'm gonna be on the episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta and they look on the show and then they get shaded. You get what I'm saying? I don't like that. I didn't like that portion. Okay? Now, Porsha is supposed to be meeting Angela and Phaedra at the studio, at the cycle studio, and they ended up coming in at the same time. And so Charles is coming in, he's a gentleman, he's opening up the door for Angela, and he sees Phaedra, and he asks Phaedra, "Do I know you?"
No, you.
Baby, when I tell you that nigga Charles is good TV, baby, Charles say, "Do I know you? Do I know you?" Because Phaedra made it seem like that she knew Charles last season. Talking about, "I've been in several rooms with you. Yeah, but you don't know me. What the girl said on Beverly Hills, quit acting like you know me when you don't know me. Quit acting like you know me when you don't know me. People is real serious about that know me stuff. Girl, please. I don't play those games, baby. I've seen them before. You get what I'm saying? I've been in the room with them before. You know what I'm saying? They was in their past bloods when we was in college or whatever. I've seen them before because people get real funny about saying that you know them and stuff like that. Or you knew the old them and all that. Girl, please. Okay? People just be real funny about that. Okay? So Angela said, she is choosing to be the bigger person, and she apologized to Phaedra. But you best believe the shit that happened last year with Phaedra and Porsha is still at the forefront of her mind, and she hasn't forgotten nothing. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't you ever forget. I would have never forgot, baby. I would have never forgot. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said the Muppet with tarantula eyelashes needs to go to Sesame Street. Oh my God, who are you talking about? If I had to, let me tell you, if I had to think of the people on the cast who I think that you was talking about, I would think that you would be talking about my girl Pinky. I feel like you're talking about my girl Pinky. Okay? Give Pinky a chance, y'all. I like Pinky. I really do. Okay? Now, Porsha ended up telling Phaedra that she ended up meeting with K. Michelle, and K. Michelle said that Pinky said that Phaedra was playing with her business, telling people that she eat meat. And Angela shares that Shamea said that Phaedra said that Pinky eats meat. And they showed a flashback, and Phaedra said that the woman used to have a Jamaican restaurant, and she was serving meat, but Phaedra did not say that she eats meat. Okay? And so Phaedra said she got bigger fish to fry than somebody saying that she eat meat. I saw in the news that she was late on her rent. Okay? And, you know, they showed the articles and stuff about her being late on her rent. And then Phaedra was like, well, if the girl mad at me and she don't like me, but I wish she would have told me that, whatever, because this girl told me she wanted me to buy formula for her event, baby. And this formula was $4,000.
Bitch, who? Who?
Who buying $4,000 formula? Who buying $4,000 formula? Let me tell you something, baby, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Baby, if I'm buying you something, you don't get, baby, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. You better go get some motherfucking formula with who, baby, what begging bitch gonna tell you they trying to feed their baby that they don't want their baby? You get what I'm saying? My baby vegan. Girl, if you don't get up out my face and take this regular formula, you feel what I'm saying? What you mean? What do you mean y'all want some vegan formula? Donate some vegan formula. If you don't get this regular formula, 9 times the people who need it aren't vegans. Right. The fuck? $4,000 formula. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way, okay? So then, you know, that was pretty much it there, okay? Then we get Angela. Let's see. Okay? Now, Angela is getting ready to make the fans, okay? Angela, I want this to be done by the time the season is over with. I want this to be done by the time the season is over with, okay? Now, for the fans, Angela said that she got a $50K budget for the fans, okay? $30K for the product and 10 to 15 for the marketing, okay? Now, she said that she wants to recoup her money on the first rollout, okay? She said that she doesn't want to do what she doesn't want to run into what she did with those homes that she bought last year. And this is my thing, Angela. Let me tell you something, baby. I understand what you're saying. But these fans are not them homes. You get what I'm saying? We, the public and your fan base, we shouldn't get no skimpy ass product because you're trying to cut corners because you lost $2 million last year. Right? I don't want to buy no fan from you for $30 and I turn my fan on and it only worked 2 times. Because you was cutting corners because you lost $2 million last year. That ain't got shit to do with us. I don't want to hear nothing about the $2 million that you lost last year when I get my goddamn fan. Okay? I need at least 2 years out the motherfucker. Don't cut no corners on my fan now because you done lost $2 million last year. Okay? You waiting on I'm on the wait list for my fan. T-Move fan for $125, Angela $300. You lying? She got a $300 fan, or you meant to say 30 and you missed the period and the zero. You have to get on the wait list for the fans. Send your email. Okay, well y'all let me know. Now will it only work twice? I'm just saying. All she gonna do is put her name on an already made fan. No, I want mine with diamonds and crystal like her shit is. I want my shit to be blinged out. Okay. Now, Charles ended up coming to the meeting late, okay, and she asked Charles to be the face of the man brand for the fan. He said that's not his thing, so she asked him to give her half of the 50K, and he agreed to give her half of the 50K. Okay, now I think that any man with means who wouldn't want to give their spouse 25K or half of whatever the money is to help them with their business should be watched, because I feel like that Angela probably could have asked the man for 25K for a bag or something, and you know he probably would have got her a bag, but. I'm sure that he'll help you with the business. You get what I'm saying? A person who with means who won't help you with the business only wants to pull the purse strings with you. Okay? So we at Pinky Give Back event. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Mm-hmm. We at Pinky Give Back event. Okay? I don't care what y'all say. Listen, I like Pinky. I really do. I think that a lot of people don't like Pinky because I feel like that some of y'all, it's so funny because I feel like that a lot of people don't like Pinky because of the way that she looks, right? And because she's bald and, she may not be the most attractive. I don't think that she's a bad looking girl, but I think that people think that you have to look a certain type of way to act a certain type of way. But I'm loving Pinky. And the thing is, the crazy part about it is, the people who be trying to talk about Pinky, you would swear that they was fucking Beyonce. The people that be having so much to say about Pinky and her looks and stuff like that, baby, you would swear that they was fucking Beyonce. Y'all better go look in y'all mirrors. Okay? Anyway, Pinky said that her mama worked 4 jobs, okay? This is the thing when people get to telling these stories about their mamas and stuff and what their mama did and Miss Sue and all this other type of shit. When you say that your mama worked 4 jobs, what exactly do you mean? Do you mean that she sold drugs, did have babysit and boosted? Or did she not have a career and she worked 4 jobs? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you telling me that your mama worked 4 jobs 24 hours of the day. You ain't telling me that. You ain't telling me that. So what do you mean? What do people mean when they say that their mama worked 4 jobs? What do you mean? How many jobs did she ever held down at one time? Ain't no way that woman clocked into 4 places. Ain't no way in a 24-hour period. I don't believe that she clocked into 4 places in a week. I don't believe that she clocked into 4 places in a week. Okay? Now, she also said that her daddy did 30 years in jail when she was born.
Who did he kill?
Who did he kill? Who did he kill? Now, I don't know the law like that. You know what I'm saying? But if he did 30 years, he killed somebody. If he did 30 years, he killed somebody. Ain't no way. They don't just give you 30 years. They don't just give you 30 years. Girl, I don't know if I would have said that. Okay. Now, Phaedra and Porsha, let me see. Hold on. Oh my God, Pinky. It's just getting worse and worse. Okay. Phaedra and Pinky are at Phaedra's house before the event because they just want to eat some meat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foodie, so I'll try anything. But I don't know if I can get, I don't know. And it may sound ignorant, but I'm willing to take it. But, and the vegans, listen, don't get upset with me. I'm just saying, for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can get full off some vegan food. You get what I'm saying? Or if I, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'll eat a vegan burger and then don't hit the spot and I'll be mad to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'll be mad because I'm not fulfilled. You get what I'm saying? I'm just used to eating meat. You get what I'm saying? And me, I'm supposed to be big boned in my head. You know what I'm saying? And I don't just want no regular, you know what I'm saying? Put some bacon on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Put some cheese on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I want the work. I just don't think I could get full off no vegan burger. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would have went to the event with a full stomach. An empty stomach. And then if I wasn't full, just take me to Jack in the Box or something. But I probably would have threw some shit on the floor or whatever if I wasn't full. If it didn't just hit the spot. Okay? Now, Aiden is at home. Now, I guess that Phaedra said that he get out of school early on Fridays, okay? Now, he said that he was getting ready to take a nap. And Porsha said, in your black mama house, baby, I remember when my mama used to get off of work, we literally, once we heard my mama pulling up in the driveway, we used to run to our room from the living room. Somebody would have a remote. Whoever had the remote, it was 3 of us. Whoever had the remote was supposed to turn off the TV, and the rest of us, we would all just sprint to our room to act like that we was doing something. Because even though the house was already clean, you know what I'm saying? She was just going to find something to complain about. You know what I'm saying? She was just going to find something to complain about. It was going to be something that she could do. But I don't think, I feel like that came with frustrations for having to work. You know what I'm saying? And I had to let my mama, I don't be disrespectful to my mama, but I kind of buck the system a little bit. I have to let her know, girl, you the one who had kids. You the one who had kids, girl. You know what I'm saying? My mama be trying to tell girl, you had kids, not us. We did, okay? My mom definitely, though, made sure that we knew how to take care of ourselves, especially me and my brother, because she said that she didn't want us to work a woman to death, and she did not want us to, have to depend on a woman to take care of us. And isn't life funny? Because I don't even deal with women like that. You like sexually, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Isn't life funny? Okay? Now, let's get back to Pinky event. Let's get Chelsea B, get up off my mama. Chelsea B, get up off my mama. Get up off my mama, don't do my mama. I don't mess with women like that. Okay? I don't live with a woman. I don't got no woman. Okay? Now, Porsha and Phaedra, wait a minute. Oh, get back to the event. Derek said that he got to leave. He got to go change clothes. Okay. So the women ended up showing up, and Kelli ended up coming in. She ended up coming in with Lamont. Okay. Now, K. Michelle tells her that she heard everything that happened between her and Porsha, and she couldn't understand why she didn't say anything in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But when it happened to her, she completely understood.
Shut the up.
Girl, shut the fuck up. K. Michelle, you're really about to piss me off. Let me tell you something. What K. Michelle is doing, K. Michelle is trying to get a team behind her. So she went and got the losers, right? She went and got Kelli and Shamea. You get what I'm saying? She went and got the losers behind her. K. Michelle, girl, you about to piss me off. You about to piss me off. What happened with you and what happened with Kelli is two totally different things. It's two totally different things. The girl, and you lucky you got an apology. This is why I wouldn't have gave a bitch no apology. This is why I'm not too keen on giving nobody no apology. Girl, look, girl, I didn't mean it like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't apologize to you. You keep on running behind my back, talking to this one, talking. You get what I'm saying? No. Okay. Now Porsha and Phaedra arrives. Okay. Now when Kelli came in with Lamont. Okay. Now Porsha goes over and she gives Lamont a hug, but she didn't speak to Kelli. If I was Kelli, Lamont would have been fired.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
If I'm beefing with a bitch, you beefing with a bitch. And you damn sure don't hug the bitch and she gonna ignore me. You get what I'm saying? Thirsty ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? I would have been so pissed off. If that bitch ignore me, you ignore her. You only here because of me. You only here because of me, Lamont. So you're gonna let this girl, you're gonna see acting like, so she seen you, but she didn't see me. She seen the help, but she didn't see me. She know you to help. She know you to help. So if she saw you, she should have been looking for me. You helped her shade me. You helped her shade me. No, Gene, baby, you just late. That's high school. No, baby. No, baby, that's real. You just late, baby. Those who know, know. Those who know. Well, yeah, he would have stayed there. No, good boy, we grown, and he would have been grown by himself. What's good, JW? Lamont would probably rather be Team Porsha. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Now, Kelli leaves. Kelli leaves the event. Okay. Now, in the confessional, Kelli is talking about Porsha being a hoe and what the names of the burgers should be named behind Porsha. It should be called a Porsha burger, a whore burger, and all this other type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? And back to Texas. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. What did she say? I don't give a fuck who talking about. I don't give a fuck who talking behind my back because the bitch knew better than to let me hear. The bitch knew better than to let me hear. You talking all this shit, Kelli. You talking all this shit. When I'm not around, you doing all of this. But when I come around, you don't want to post up. When I come around, you don't want to post up because the bitch knew better than to let me hear. The bitch knew better than to let me hear. Shout out to Porsha for having the girls scared to speak to her in person. Salute. The Hobbit ain't right. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Let's go, baby. Okay. Now, Pinky ended up sharing with the group. Pinky, oh my God, girl. I just don't know if I could have went and told nobody. I don't know if I could have told nobody I was going bankruptcy in front of a whole group, child. Okay. She told the group that she was going to file for bankruptcy. And my thing is, Pinky, you got too much pride because you told the people that you was filing for bankruptcy. Then you said, if it was like, oh my God, and you was like, well, I don't really have to file, but the new company I'm about to start, I need a new slate. You know, it's only $89,000. I can wipe my ass with it, then do it. But Pinky, if you can wipe your ass with it, then do it. But if you don't really have to file, like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't need to file, but you was crying everywhere. Every time we sit down, you crying, you talking about the bankruptcy, and you crying to everybody, but you
It's okay.
Okay, girl. Okay. You got too much pride, baby. Tell the people that you fucked. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people that you fucked up. But you know, I think that with the whole oh my god and stuff, you know how you try to tell people stuff and you get their reaction a little bit, and so you back up a little bit. That's what she did when Phaedra said, "Oh my god," she had to make it. You know what I'm saying? I could wipe my ass for $89,000. Could you? Could you? Classic Quilla say Derek got money, girl. If Derek had, okay. Man say they give her $5,000. We ain't seen a nigga give Pinky $5, but y'all say the nigga got money, y'all. And we know in real time, we heard the nigga say, baby, let me tell you something. We heard the nigga say, I'm gonna give you the $5 million. But in real time, we know the girl actually filed bankruptcy, and y'all trying to tell me that he got money. The girl actually filed bankruptcy. She was over there losing cars, houses, everything. And y'all telling me that Derek got money? Where is it? Where is it? It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. You think that man wanted to be embarrassed like that? But let's go, okay? Now, they got to the conversation of Phaedra saying that Pinky ate meat. Phaedra said that she heard that Shamea said it, but she never said that to Shamea. And Shamea said, girl, you did tell me that. And Phaedra said, I remember telling you that Pinky had a lot of accolades, and one of them was that she owned a Jamaican restaurant. And she said, roll the tape. And if I was Phaedra, I would have slapped Shamea right in her mouth.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut. If you're going to say what I said, say what the fuck I said. Don't draw no conclusions on what I said. You get what I'm saying? If you're going to say what I said, say exactly what the fuck I said. Because what Shamea doing is lying. I did not tell you that girl ate no meat. I did not tell you that girl ate no meat. And so Shamea is talking about, I could have sworn that girl said that she ate meat. Girl, you know goddamn well Kelli told you that she seen this girl guzzling a steak. It was implied. It was not implied, baby. It was not implied. Me saying that somebody owned a Jamaican restaurant is not implying that she eats meat. That is not implying that somebody eats meat. That is saying that she owned a Jamaican restaurant and she was feeding meat to the people, but that's not implying that somebody eats meat. Okay? And question, do anybody else find it funny that everybody knew that Phaedra saying that Pinky eat meat was going to come up and it was going to be the topic of conversation at this event, and all of a sudden Kelli left the event because she was sick? Did anybody else find that strange? Did anybody else find that strange? All of a sudden, we're going to discuss who said this girl ate meat, but all of a sudden Kelli's sick and she can't stay. Child, please. Y'all better quit playing. Y'all better quit playing. Y'all better quit playing, okay? Now, Phaedra, let me tell you this, Phaedra. You look guilty because of what you did to Candy. You look guilty because of what you did to Candy. If you can put a rumor out there that somebody was trying to drug somebody and take them to a dungeon and rape them, you're capable of anything. And so, Phaedra, there is always some fraudulent activities tied to your name. And so you just gonna have to eat it. That's the truth. You will forever seem like a fraud and a crook. We saw you taking money in alleyways. You get what I'm saying? When you come, your reputation comes before you. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's, listen, it's always believable that you did something nefarious because of how you behave. Your past. Over there with Drama. Drama, girl, everybody believed that you did something to Drama. It's very true that Drama could have been on drugs. But Drama going over there saying that he was gonna blow you the fuck up, you did something to that man. You did something to that man. You did. I do believe so. I do believe so. Okay? Phaedra said she believed that Shamea started the rumor because she doesn't like her. And she said that Shamea talked about her kids. Okay? Shamea said that she didn't know that she didn't like Phaedra. Shamea probably still don't like Phaedra because when she was upset when she said that she do them both rumors, Shamea probably, I don't believe that Shamea liked Phaedra. I'm telling you right now, I would never forget a bitch. I would never forgive the bitch. I would have told Phaedra to her face, girl, I'm gonna get this check on this show and I'm gonna be on this show, but I would advise you not to trust me. Don't even take a glass of water from me, bitch, because I'm not gonna ever forget what you did to me. I'm not gonna ever get what you did to me. Okay? Don't you ever trust me. Okay? Now, talking about the kids, Phaedra, I feel like it was a reach a little bit. I do feel like that was a reach. Okay? Shamea was asked who would she allow to be her kid's godmother out of Cynthia and Phaedra, and she said Cynthia because of the way Noelle turned out. Now, didn't Noelle drop out of Howard to be a failed influencer? Didn't she drop out of Howard to be a failed influencer? It got so bad for Noelle, baby. She had to tell the people that she was a diet. She had to go over there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when she put it on there, it wasn't, you know, she didn't have a hard lunch like Porsha did. She went over there with the rainbow on her Instagram story, and she had free spirit on there. You get what I'm saying? But she was a failed influencer. So Noelle not your niece. Who have I ever claimed her? I don't even like the way that she talked to her mama. I don't even like the way that she talked to her mama. I never liked Noelle. I never liked Noelle. Baby, that was a country mile. What was a country mile? Noelle is a baby mama college dropout. She got a baby? Noelle got a baby? Thank you for the super chat, Gene. He said, good boy, Google it right now about Derek. Google what, baby? Google what, baby? Why don't you let Derek lend you some money so you can write more letters in your super chat? Because what do you want me to Google about him, baby? Ask Derek to give you a couple of dollars so you can send a super chat so you can tell me what you need to say. So you can say what you really need to say and not have a 20 character max. Sure. Thank you for the super chat, cue the content guy. He said Radio's mom knew what she was. Oh my God. But the people told me last night it was a reach show, but I see her for her works. I want to call you one. What? What? So y'all dragging Noelle? So now y'all dragging Noelle? I wasn't dragging Noelle. I wasn't dragging Noelle. Baby, y'all are so messy. Y'all are so messy. Good boy, stop. What did I do? I'm just saying. Y'all, Gene be trying me. It's just a little, you know. Okay, now let's get to the kids. Okay. Phaedra, that was not her talking about Phaedra kids, right? What Phaedra probably meant was, what are you trying to say about the way that my kids, you know, it could be implied, girl, you said that Noelle turned out a certain type of way, but what you trying to say about the way that mine's turned out? You get what I'm saying? Like mine walking around here like hooligans or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like mine down around here, like my children around here still in deodorant and razor blades from Walmart. Like my kids got caught around here drinking and driving. Right? My kids ain't doing none of that. So what do you mean how Noelle turned out? What are you trying to say about mine? Right? However, Phaedra, that's not what she said. But we know that Shamea is tacky. Right? We know that Shamea is tacky. Because if the question had been asked to Cynthia, who daughter would she want to be a godmother to? And she said Porsha's and she gave a reason. Shamea will feel slighted. You get what I'm saying? So you got to treat people the way that you want to be treated, Shamea. You got to treat people the way that you want to be treated, especially when you're talking about kids. Because if somebody said, I would have loved PJ to be my god baby. I wanted PJ to be my god baby because, you know, these other kids and stuff, you know, I don't want to push the stroller. I don't want to push the wheelchair. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to ride in no van. I'm saying I like the riding style. I want a 2-seater coupe. You get what I'm saying? I don't got time. You get what I'm saying? Bring the stroller to me. You will be hurting. You will be over there in your feelings. So I'm just saying that, Shamil, you got to be real cognizant. You can't be so tacky the way that you want to be. Okay. And so what? That's y'all laughing at. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, I think that Shamea, right, I think Shamea was shading her by not choosing her, but nothing personal towards the boys. However, it would have been low-key offended me, right? You don't play with nobody's child. You don't play with nobody's kids like that. She's a child, Wendy. Okay? Now, they ended up having a Maury scene. And Maury said the lie detector determined that Pinky has not eaten meat. Okay. Now, Maury also popped up on Watch What Happens Live last night. Now, I don't know if y'all know that Pinky used to work for Maury for almost 3 years. And baby, did y'all know that they had Pinky sit in second chair last night? Pinky was sitting second chair and Ruler was first chair. How dreadful. But I must say that Pinky did a good job. Even Andy had to say to Pinky, now that is a housewife. That is a housewife. I don't know what they thought they was going to do with giving Ruler first chair, but Andy had to say, baby, that right there is a housewife. And you know what, Pinky? For that, salute to real bitch. She said, y'all about to put me in the second seat? Bitch, please, let me show you. Baby, Pinky showed out last night on Watch What Happens Live, okay? Now, Pinky said that the only meat that she eats is her husband. Ow, okay? Now, Pinky, is it meat? Is it considered meat? Because the thing is, people be running around here saying stuff or whatever. Baby, listen, it got to be a certain length. From what my book say, it got to be a certain length and a certain width for it to be considered meat. Now, I ask again, baby, is it really meat? Is it considered meat? It got to be a certain length and it got to be a certain width to be considered meat. Y'all can't just, everybody private parts don't get no nicknames. You get what I'm saying? That's just regular dingaling. You know what I'm saying? It may be cock, depending on how small, you know, I don't know. But I'm just saying, meat, it got to be, it got to be a certain length or and a certain width. You get what I'm saying? For it to be considered meat. Right? Everybody ain't got no horse. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I just want you to know. It gotta be certain to be, it gotta be, you know, okay. Now we get to Porsha's house. Where we at? Hold on. Just not 12 inches for it to be considered meat. That's a horse. Let me see. Okay, now we at Porsha's house. Okay, she's at the house with Lauren. Dennis ended up coming over. Okay, her and Dennis, Porsha and Dennis, they really know how to put each other avoidance. Okay, Porsha knew what she was doing by having the flowers still over there in their kitchen, right? Especially the nigga over here talking about he want 3 kids. God, threw the flowers away and sent the flowers with him. Okay, but she had those flowers out there because Dennis knows how to give nice flowers. Okay, now Torrin from Candy in the Game came over there. Now Torrin, from what they say about him on Candy in the Game, he will have. From what they say about him, baby, they say that's me. They say that's meat, baby. What Torrin got over there, tug and pull. That's what his nickname was, tug and pull. It was so big, and I remember they said, baby, he could make money. He could go get on OnlyFans and become a millionaire right there. And Candy was over there thinking about it. She had the dude who was dressed like he gave Coral from the Madea Plays. I can't think of his name right now, but he said, baby, that was big. And he was telling Candy it's real big. And Candy was like, it's big like that? And Candy was looking like, man, I have to go try that. Me and Tor probably gonna have to go try that, baby. But anyway, Torrin came over there, and he's trying to do a design or design a set for Porsha to put Pilar to work so they could pay for their house. Right? They trying to put Pilar to work so she can go over there and make some money to help pay for their house. Okay. And Porsha is going to be a dual studio because they're going to also use the studio for Porsha and Lauren so they could do their podcast. Right? So they could do their podcast. I forgot that Porsha had a podcast way back, but that was before I started listening to podcasts. Okay. Now, Porsha and Lauren are showing Torrin the space for the podcast. Dennis is looking for the letter that was on the flowers. Okay. He ended up finding it. And Porsha ended up knowing that he found it. And Dennis ended up telling Porsha that the rules are that they can't talk to people that they know or that they live in the same building as them. Porsha said that she didn't know that they lived in the same building, but Dennis now lives in a house with his girlfriend, right? He lives in a home now with his girlfriend, okay? Now, apparently Dennis be drinking and texting Porsha, and he texts Porsha one night and asked her, was she on a date with Black at the Black party, okay? Porsha says that she feels, and he says that he feels like that Porsha should let him help with deciding who she should date because she doesn't make good decisions. And who is a great decision for Porsha today, Dennis? You? You? You know what I'm saying? Porsha said that, you know, she was married for a year and a half and she was with Simon for 3 years, and Dennis chooses to disregard that. And that's where that is disrespectful to her. And he said that he's also there to pick up the pieces, and Porsha needs to sit down for 6 months. You get what I'm saying? Baby, get that put west, baby. Get that put west. I guess she is kind of giving it a rest because she over here with Swag. She ain't got nothing that'll really what a put out. She gonna be doing up in sergeant with her tongue. Unless she wear a strap. I don't know, girl. I wouldn't let nobody wear me out with no mother. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Put no strap. I don't know. You're not about to wear my. Okay. Porsha and Dennis, they really love each other. They do. This is the baby mama, baby daddy drama that people don't want to deal with. Because they really love each other. And Porsha knows that Dennis still wants her. And Porsha knows how to pull those buttons with Dennis, right? Remember last year when Porsha was talking to Dennis in their car? And she was like, I ain't got nobody but myself. And he was falling for it. He was like, P, don't say that. Don't do that, P. Put a 9 in the chat if you remember that. They had went and took Pilar to like this little jumping world thing. And then she was trying to tell her not to film with that girl. And she was like, I ain't got nobody but myself. And he was like, P, don't do that, P. P, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Salute the white car. I think they was in her car. Was it a white? I don't know what it was. But yeah, she knew how to pull those buttons. I say, child, that girl, Porsha, you dangerous, girl. Okay? Now we got to get over here to the bald-headed. What Phaedra say, baby? A dirty, dry tennis bald head could never, baby. Okay, now we get over here with Pinky. Okay? So her and Derek was working out. And Pinky said that she feel good. It feels good for her to work out because she's not working out to lose weight. She's just working out to clear her mind. And so Derek said, you know, I'm working out to put on muscle. And Pinky said, and I quote, we know you trying to be a bad bitch.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Put a 6 in the chat if you heard her say that. She said, we know you trying to be a bad bitch. My God. I say, wow. I've never heard nobody talk to their straight husband like that, baby. When she said that, baby, I had to sit down.
Yes, bitch.
Yes, bitch. I say, what? Chelsea B said she didn't hear that. Oh, CW say what, baby? Put a 7 in the chat to let CW and Chelsea B know. Baby, she said, baby, yes, that was crazy. That girl said, we know you trying to be a bad bitch. I say, what? Put a 7 in the chat to let them know. I would say that to my husband, girl. Malago say, I guess, baby. She just emasculated that man on TV. It gave me she wear a strap, baby. It gave me she wear a strap. I don't watch it. I'm just shocked. She definitely said that. Yeah, she did put your phones down, baby. I didn't hear that. I barely was paying attention. Baby, that girl said, baby, we know you trying to be a bad bitch. I say, what? I say, what? Yeah, thank you, JW. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I knew you would catch the bad bitch coming. You know I did. Okay. Now, Derek said that the turnout the day before was great. You know what I'm saying? And she said, I wanted you to be there, but he had a dinner with some people that was trying to get the cheesesteak restaurant passed through. Okay. Pinky, I hate to say it, mama, you seem impossible. You seem almost impossible. Now, the man did show up. He was there. He left early. That's not enough. He was there. He left early. That's not enough. Then you got shit going on. You don't tell him about it. And then you gotta say it's crazy. It's crazy. You seem to be a little bit impossible. Okay? Like an impossible burger. A vegan burger. Okay? So she finally tells him that she met with an attorney and she's filing for bankruptcy. And he asks, why are you filing for bankruptcy? And she said, you know, personal stuff. And he said, well, how much is it? And she said, $5 million. And he was like, this about to be what did he say? A media storm or something. He said he was like embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? And he said, well, who else knows? And she said, nobody. And Bravo literally showed her telling everybody. She told the whole world. She told Kelli. She told the lawyer. She told K. Michelle. She told the group. She told everybody. She told everybody it was gonna be a PR nightmare. A PR nightmare. It already ought to be a PR nightmare. The nigga sells steaks and she sells vegan food, right? And so it's so funny because my mama used to always say, "Don't let nobody outside this house come tell me anything about my kids. Y'all my kids, and I'm the one who gonna be there, not them. Don't let nobody come and tell me nothing." Okay? And so he said it's gonna be a public nightmare. You're not filing because I'm gonna give you the $5 million. And so she was saying, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. He was like, what you mean? We married. We riding into the wheels fall off. You know, and I'm not convinced. I wasn't convinced, okay? And he said, but you got to start talking to me too. I deserve to know too. You know what I'm saying? I'd be looking at the nose like I didn't even know that was going on. And she said, look, I don't want to be a victim and I don't want to pull you down. I want to be able to live with myself. And he was like, you know, I'm 10 toes down with you. I'm 10 toes down with you. Let me tell y'all something. If Derek, and listen, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just trying to tell no man down, no black man down, because I'm a black man myself. Okay? And Derek, it sound cute. It sound good, but I know better. Because if he really wanted that girl to take that $5 million and he didn't want no PR public nightmare, she wouldn't have filed for bankruptcy. And he would have made sure that she had that $5 million no matter what the fuck she said. Here go this $5 million and you're gonna take this money because I got your back and you my wife. And you ain't filing for bankruptcy because I got you. And I got us in our household. So I don't want to hear no Derek this and Derek. No, baby. Monique ain't say Pinky no damn well she owed more than $5 million. She just threw that out there. Right? Derek said that he was humbling Pinky. John, what's good, Couture, babe? Yeah, the bankruptcy court won't let her off the hook to her debtors now, right? Good boy, get real. He just found out he was willing to give it. She already filed. She didn't already file. She was getting ready to file. Listen, what I'm telling y'all is even if she had told a man to go through with it, with that $5 million, she could have told him, that man, what I'm telling you is if she told a man to go through with it, baby, she could have stopped the man and said, hey, and stopped the people from in line at the office. Okay? If that man wanted her to have that $5 million, she would have had the $5 million and she wouldn't have to file for bankruptcy. I'm from the what they say. I'm from the show me state. I'm Missouri. Show me the $5 million. Show me the $5 million. What did the girl say? What did Bo say? What is this fruitful mess y'all sitting up here talking to me? You know what I'm saying? What is this fruitful mess y'all talking about? The girl filed bankruptcy. He didn't give her the $5 million. She didn't have it. I got you. I'm 10 toes down with you. This is what they close the scene out with. I'm 10 toes down with you. You ain't gotta cry. And she still filed for bankruptcy. Her husband, he doesn't have it. And she wouldn't be fighting to keep the court record sealed now. Right now, either if he paid the $5 million, she wouldn't be, baby. She wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. He don't got the $5 million, baby. He don't got the $5 million. This is how y'all be getting fucked over, child. These niggas be fucking out and running all over y'all, child. Y'all don't know how the girl. That's a girl. This man was over here giving her a wooden nickel. She can't spend that $5 million he talking about. He probably would have to go take out a loan for the $5 million. He probably would have to go take out a loan for $5 million. But him got $5 million in the bank. I'm not buying it, baby. I'm not buying it. The bankruptcy document said Pinky has $2,200 spread between 4 checking accounts. My God. Too bad she's not like Angela. Angela screws Charles for money. That's her husband. I saw Pinky's disappointment face when Derek left the donation drive. He just came to show face. He's not supported like he claims. Her words and her response to what he does doesn't match. He showed up. What was he supposed to do? Rosie Posey? All she was doing was giving away shit. Because if a nigga say he gonna give me $5 million, I'm gonna take it over filing for bankruptcy. The fuck, girl, I'm taking the Laura, girl, I'm gonna take the $5 million and still gonna file for bankruptcy. Yeah. Who? I told the nigga to stop. I told the nigga to stop it, and it still went through. I would have gave the money to my mama or somebody and told my mama to hold it. My mama probably would have took 10% though, child. My mama would have took 10%. You know, she thinks she my man. That's a good man, Savannah. What a good man at? What a good man at? She went about. Maybe it's it's a PR nightmare right now, Kendra Air. How he got it, but she doesn't make no sense, right? I'll take the $5 million and still file. Right, both of them together don't have $5 million. It's all for TV. Right? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm with a boy on this one. Derek ain't got it. I'm not saying that he broke. But what I'm saying is he ain't got no $5 million to be giving her to just file for bankruptcy and throw it away. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Any man that smiles at them for more than 5 minutes, they call a good man. Well, since you showed up, what's the hold up? The blunts ain't rolled up. Let's mix sex with the weed. Smell the ride, my nigga, like you do them B12s. I'll be your SLK. You can drop my top. Okay. Call me if you need someone to talk to, someone to love you. Good boy, please stop finding fault in Garcelle and all black men. Jay Eats, you gotta be. Jay Eats, girl.
Bitch, you better be joking.
You better be joking. It's a PR nightmare for those who don't have a business. This girl's over here crying. Every time you look at her, she crying, I'm filing bankruptcy. I ain't got to. I don't want to know. I'm filing bankruptcy. I'm the guarantee. I don't want to bring you down. Where is the $5? All I'm saying is, baby, when a man is there for you, that man would have went up there and told, let me tell you something. When a nigga is there for you, Jay Eats, and women in the chat, when a nigga is there for you, that nigga would have went up there and told the lawyer, she ain't filing that shit. Here go the $5 million. What we need to do to make sure that she ain't got to file bankruptcy to embarrass her name. That's my wife. My wife ain't about to be out here filing for no bankruptcy. You get what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's have real talk. He would have went up there. That's why the man asked her, did you talk to Derek? He would have went up there and talked to the man and told him, she's not filing bankruptcy. We got this. Now, what we need to do to pay these people? What's the process we're gonna have to do to pay these people to make sure these people get paid? That's what a real motherfucking nigga do. That's what a man do. That's what a real man do. Good boy, he probably did. Pinky lies. Jay Eats, she filed for bankruptcy today. They took her motherfucking house about a month ago. Have you not seen a PR thunderstorm? Have you seen a PR thunderstorm? He didn't. She already filed, baby. Giving her $5 million is different from going toward. Giving her $5 million is different. Oh, GG girl. Okay, baby, you got it. You got it. Listen, I be trying to teach the kids. We need to wrap up these bankruptcy storylines on RHOA. Embarrassing. She got the house back they weren't supposed to. Yeah, she got the house back that they weren't supposed to take. But she still filed for bankruptcy. Good boy, you're not lying. Men are intentional about what matters to them. Right. He would have went up there and said he don't want the PR nice on. He don't want the kids over there telling them kids, your mama filed for bankruptcy. Your mama filed for bankruptcy. Now, Pinky, girl, you my girl. I like you, but you tried to go up, girl. Baby, she looked at Angela dead in her face next episode, baby, and told Angela, bitch, I could have bought your foreclosed home. Girl, when I tell you the way that she delivered that line and said, bitch, I could have bought your foreclosed homes. Girl, I fell. I fell and got back up. I said, oh my God. Pinky, you got to be a little bit more humble. But I don't know, girl. I don't know. I ain't never filed for bankruptcy before, girl. I don't know. You know me, girl. I fight hard down to my knees, bitch. I fight hard down to my. That girl say, bitch, I could have bought your. But you know, girl. But she lost $2 billion. They have to file for bankruptcy. You owe a motherfucker $89,000, and you over here filing bankruptcy. Miss, you could wipe your ass for $89,000. Where is it at? Girl, not only could you not wipe your ass with the $89,000, your man can't even wipe his ass for $5 million. Because if he could wipe his ass for $5 million, girl, you wouldn't have filed for bankruptcy. See, girl, you talk a lot of shit. I like you though. I love me a shit talker though. Okay? But y'all, that was the episode. Let me read some comments real quick before I get up out of here. It's all delusional, right? She ate a steak with every. Pinky says she big bang, baby. She do. I'm not trying to be funny to me. I love me a shit talking big bang bitch though. When somebody take you to our housewives of delusional, that statement sounded on brand. Pinky said, "I'm big bang, not big bag. She big bag too, baby. You seen her over there running, baby? She was going nowhere fast. She was going nowhere fast, baby. Derek only had to take 2 steps and he would have caught. Baby, that girl was running. I said, all I heard was, I'm jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Hey, though, I feel Pinky is more than $5 million in debt. She definitely more than $5 million in debt, girl. She definitely more than $5 million in debt. I hope the judge sees all the shit Pinky on here talking. Save it for the chapter of bankruptcy. Know what fast she was? What? Pinky looks sloppy from head to toe. Jay East, now don't do that girl that now. I like her now. Don't do her that now. Pinky doesn't do it for me. I like Pinky. Wasn't he wearing a Givenchy sweater at the charity event? What was he supposed to do now? Listen, the nigga ain't got no $5 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he don't got no $5 million to give her. Now, I'm not gonna tell the man up for wearing a Givenchy sweater now. I do feel like they forgot the cameras was on them. She better be able to back it up big talk, because the fall gonna be long and slow. Okay, so y'all, that really was the episode. I really enjoyed the episode. Was she supposed to be looking rich? She's a vegan in ruins, y'all. I ain't never seen a broke vegan before, y'all. The vegans got the extra $5 for the plant-based shit. Pinky putting her Delta sisters to straight shame. Don't do her that. Well, shit. If Pinky put them to shame, what is K Michelle doing with a busted BBL that's leaking everywhere? Baby, the Delta's down bad. You know, I listen to Higher Learning. With Van Latham and Rachel Lindsay, and he always be like trying to come with her about like this silent beef between the AKAs and the Deltas. I need to go and get in Van DMs and let him know that K Michelle is over here, a Delta with a botched BBL that's leaking and leaking everywhere on couches and shit, and we got a vegan over here, a Delta vegan over here that's filing for bankruptcy. That's talking big bank. Ciao, baby. That girl said, bitch, I could have bought your foreclosed homes. But from what they say, baby, Angela ate the girl up. Angela ate her up. Okay. Where are her Delta sisters? K Michelle probably inactive. Heather a Delta. Heather who? Those are Deltas for you. AKAs and corporate is where it's at. Ski Wee. Oh my God. Okay. They didn't show up for her event. Delta's down on RHOA and AKA's down on RHRP. Oh wow. You right. Who is this? Okay. Let me see. Before we go, we got 55 seconds. Bravo, a house of Deltas, Robin K. Michelle, Pinky, Quad, Contessa, Brandy. Not too much on DST, y'all. Just got over the Trick Daddy field, so let's keep it cute. No ma'am. Okay. Giselle was with Angelina Jolie. Was she? Y'all know Delta's masculine. Oh my God. Did you see Angelina Giselle was over there at the AKA meeting with Angelina? I did not. I didn't see it. Y'all probably sent it to me on Instagram. I haven't checked on Instagram yet. I've been busy today. I did my What's Your Color review. It should be up I'll probably have it up by the morning time. How was she a broke Delta? How was she a broke Delta? Where are her sorors? Baby, them girls can't raise no. Let me not be quiet. Listen, I don't want to, shame the sorority girl, but them girls ain't got no $5 million for her to throw down the drain, for her to wipe her ass with. Is the rumor true with Nikki divorcing Kennedy because he got another woman pregnant? I heard that, but I don't know if it's true. All right. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25. Call daddy, tell him 25.